Finn Balor is
Whoa!
it cannot be.
Oh my God!
Man. Oh man.
That was nasty. Cody may be seriously injured, favoring his pec. Potentially the ribs that were injured at the hands of the Beast Incarnate several weeks back. Remember, just because a superstar is medically cleared to compete does not mean they are anywhere near 100%. Oh my God.
Cody back on his feet.
Cody wanted the Cody cutter. Balor did his homework.
Scouted by Balor for the win. Now Finn Balor and Cody kicking out again.
And the man I was referencing moments ago, whom Cody Rhodes called a coward, none other than the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar, the most decorated combat sports athlete in history. I don't know that anyone has ever called Brock Lesnar a coward and lived to tell the tale. Cody looks to be the first, but Cody's in bad shape. Balor is destroying the American Nightmare's ribs.
Yeah, those battered ribs taking a beating.
Sling Blade takes down Rhodes.
Cody somehow back on his feet. Finn Balor looking energized. Oh!
Super kick stops Finn.
Gives Cody a bit of time and space. Look at the Cody cutter!
Can Cody finish?
Is this it for Cody Rhodes? No! No!
What will the Judgment Day look like after the draft that begins this Friday?
Balor crushing the ribs again.
The landscape could look very different. Shotgun drop kick by Finn. The American Nightmare fallen in the drop zone. Finn can taste victory.
This may be it for Cody Rhodes. Had a red. Cody's still alive.
Cody out of the way just in time to avoid the coup de grace. Rhodes now hooking Finn Balor for the crossroads, inside cradle. Whose shoulders are down? Cody's down.
Both superstars back on their feet.
Could it be Pedigree?
Balor's out. This is the moment for Cody Rhodes.
And now the American Nightmare with a chance to send a message to the Beast, Brock Lesnar.
Stalking Finn Balor. Crossroads! Cody's got it!
Here is your winner, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes!
Break the rules, break the laws. This is the moment we change it all.